What's going on, guys? Lethality here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full walkthrough of the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions. So let's get into it. So obviously, we're going to start here with the first mission, which I believe is called Up and Running. For this mission, I recommend you have an explosive sniper rifle. Other than that, doesn't really matter. In this mission, we are going to head to the top of a mountain, blow up a control tower, and then simply shoot a plane until it drops all of the cargo that we are after. And once it does that, we're going to collect the cargo and deliver it back to the hangar. It's a very easy mission. You don't have to use a explosive sniper. I just think that it's the easiest. So that's what we're going to use. So, in terms of the story, I'm going to leave the story aspect out of this walkthrough, as I don't think it's really that important to completing the missions. You can look at the story and whatever when you're doing it on your own, which it's not that crazy overall, but anyways. Let's get up the mountain and get to that tower. I should also mention, when you're doing these missions for the first time, I believe the difficulty is locked to normal. So, I'm not going to show the payouts, since I'm doing all the missions on hard, they'll be slightly different. So I'm just going to leave the payouts out of it as well. Alright, so now that we're here, we're gonna plant 2 sticky bombs there and there. Just watch out for cougars because they might attack you. Anyways, they didn't. We're gonna blow up that tower. And basically, now we're gonna try to get down to the highway as fast as possible to intercept the plane. Okay, that was a bit dangerous, but we're good. So, there's the streamer, that's the plane we're after. We're gonna get down here. We're actually gonna go all the way onto the highway. Basically, we're gonna wait a second for the plane to stop and then start going again. Because it's a little bit glitched, so we just gotta wait for a second. Here's about as good as a place as any. We're gonna stop, pull out our sniper, and just start pummeling this thing. Oh my god. NPCs are just brutal. So, we've got all the cargo to drop. Now we're just gonna go grab it. I'm not gonna worry about any of the NPCs. They can just do whatever. So we're just gonna do a little cargo run. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're just gonna turn this thing around and go to the drop-off. Alright, so this is all it is for mission 1. It's very easy, very kind of simple, you know, just deliver the stuff and that's it. So we're gonna deliver it here. I'm meant to do it for mission 1. The only thing you'll have to do is just leave the area after this little cutscene. So, for the second mission, you don't need anything in particular. A weapon with a suppressor, I guess, is a good idea, but you don't really need it. So basically, for this mission, the idea is you're gonna go and steal either one or two Moguls. Now, you can do this mission stealthily. However, even if you do it stealthily, there's no guarantee that you'll actually, well, if you do it stealthily, the only thing it's gonna do is delay the NPC spawning, which doesn't really matter too much because you can just do it faster and then you don't have to take your time to eliminate all the enemies stealthily. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna land, kill a few guys, and then just grab a plane and take off. It's not good if you want to do the challenge for doing all missions without using snacks or armor, but it is possible. So we're just gonna head in there, we're gonna grab our plane, and we're gonna get out. So that's what we're gonna do. If you're a lower level, I'd recommend trying to do it at least mostly stealthy. That way you don't get shot so much. But if you're a higher level like me, like I'd say like level 100 or above, then you can just basically run in and just kind of grab the plane without really having to worry about the enemies as much. I do still kill like 4 or 5 of them, but overall you can kind of just run in there and grab one if you don't really aren't too worried about your health, which is I'm not. So so the two Moguls are just, there's one that's like called the Black Mogul, the other one is the Silver. They're the identical like planes, just different colors, so it doesn't really matter which one you steal. So yeah. Alright. Unfortunately, the Vellum is the fastest option we have to get there, so... Also, you can actually see the Titan up there. It's still flying around. I don't know why, but it is, but I don't think there's anything you can do with it. But maybe I'll try flying over there at some point and see if you can, like, cut the heist in half or something. I don't know, though. Don't worry about these helicopters, by the way. They're just gonna fly past and not alert the enemies, so... The crashed Mogul there as well. So, normally I eliminate these guys, but I figured if I just run to the Mogul, it's not actually that much of a problem. You can just kind of walk around their cones of vision. And then when you get here, you just kind of freak them out a little bit, and then you just get in the Mogul, and yeah. Like so. And then you just take off. Now, they're gonna send some pyros after you when you take the plane. The way you can dodge them is either by spamming flares or by changing altitude whenever the missiles are shot, and doing them both will basically guarantee you don't get shot. So you'll just see me doing a bunch of altitude changes and popping flares, and the best thing to do is look behind you so you know when they shoot missiles. It will give you like a lock-on tone, but the best thing to do is to fire flares as well, because sometimes the lock-on tone is too late or mistimed for some reason. But basically, all we're doing is flying over to Oscar. He's going to take them down with the homing launcher, which when he uses the homing launcher, it has 100% accuracy and kills them all in one shot, so... Oh my god. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, so now we're basically here. We're just gonna fire some flares whenever we get lock-on tones. And Oscar will work on taking them all out. One's down. Two are down. I'm not even gonna worry about the third one. I'm just gonna land here. And there it is. So, we're just gonna land the plane. I think I gotta reverse it a little bit. Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot, this was one more thing. We just gotta go and bomb some earned heart bases, so we're gonna go do that real quick. And then we're done with this mission. So with the bombs, the best thing to do is to just carpet bomb them. You don't need to be that accurate, and you only need to hit one of the bombs. So if you hit other bombs, it's an added bonus. So we're just gonna go ahead and bomb all these bases here. So there goes one. That's two. Number three is a bit farther away. So here's three. This one's four. And over here is the fifth and final one. After we destroy this base, we will go land, and that will be the end of mission 2. Okay, I didn't expect the helicopter to fly in front of me like that, but we're okay. So, if you're doing this with more than one person, I recommend getting the second Mogul. If it's just you and your solo, like I am, you only need one plane. You won't need to get the other one. Alright. So, once you deliver the Mogul, if it's just, you'll have to text Oscar. Now you can select whether you have one or you have two. So I'm just gonna go on my text message. Oh, hold on. I need to wait till this thing stops. Now I go on my text message and I say just the black Mogul and I do confirm. And that'll be the end of the mission. So here we are on the third mission. This mission honestly is a pain in the ass because it just takes a really long time. This is a two-part mission. The first part is we're gonna head down. Well, no, we're not gonna head to the docks, but we're gonna go to a drone station, and with our drones that are already in the docks, we're gonna be hacking some servers. That part's very easy. It's just piloting some drones and driving them around. So that's not too hard. The hard part is, well, the annoying part, I guess, is after we have to head into the water near the lighthouse and search for these little, like, I don't know what they are, but these little things that we need for, I guess, the heist. So the annoying part about that is some of the parts of the water that you're gonna search are very deep, and it's just very time consuming. It's not necessarily hard, it's just that there's a lot of NPCs that will shoot at you, so health you kind of need to try to conserve. But at least the first part of the mission is pretty easy, so this should be a relatively easy mission, even if you're a low level. So yeah, we're gonna head to the drones, and we'll go from there. I will say there are 4 drone stations, and it doesn't matter which one you go for. I guess if you have 4 people, I mean, you'll pick one. But yeah, if you're solo, you can just pick whichever one you want. There's no, like, difference between all of them, so... Just gonna swipe the key card. Enter. Can I get on it, please? There we go.
You know how to jack in or jack off or whatever, right?
Alright.
I'm seeing what you're seeing.
It's honestly annoying how slow these things are. I wish they gave us more of a boost. A difference between this drone and other ones is instead of a detonate, it's got a machine gun. Which you only gotta use like maybe once or twice. It's not like really needed, but they have it, so yeah. For these servers, you gotta get really close to hack them. Like I'm talking like right in front of the thing. So like this close basically is mandatory because if you don't get this close, you won't get it. So it's pretty easy though. You just kind of sit here, hack the thing, and that's really all there is to it. You should do that for all four. Now, the NPCs will shoot at you if they detect you, so I normally just take them out with the machine gun. And then I go on to hack the next one, which is the same thing. So that's all you really gotta do for this setup. It's not too hard. And then we move on to the fourth. Well, that's all you gotta do for the drone part of this setup. I still gotta show you guys the second part of the setup, which is the
Hey, were there survivors at the crash site?
the whole diving thing.
Does anyone know if we get...
Alright, gonna hack this one. Oh, I didn't hack it, are you kidding me? There we go. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and hack this last one. You don't need to like drive the drone away or whatever. You just wait for the hack to finish and you can just exit it. And now we're gonna head out to the shore and go diving, which I hate. It's a really annoying part of this mission. I'd say it's arguably probably the most annoying mission in this whole thing, but the last one is annoying as well, and you'll see why when we get to it, so... yeah, he's gonna say some other stuff, some like lock-on jammer, or... yeah. So, at this place, the NPCs are automatically aggro. It's not like Mission 2 where it's like stealth and they get aggro if they detect you. They will be hostile as soon as you get there. So, just be ready to kill a bunch of them, and yeah, that's really all there is to it. So, we're just gonna head over there. I'm gonna use my Terminus as cover. I'd also say having a railgun here is a little nice, because they like to take cover behind their vehicles on these setups, so if you have a railgun, taking them out of cover is very easy. So, there's one. Here is like when I think to just use the railgun. Another one there. One over there. That guy. When you're doing this setup, we want to get the scuba gear. That I'll show you where it is in a second here. I'm just trying to get rid of these guys. Right here is scuba gear. You want to equip that. Obviously, you want to swim faster in the water. So we have that. Then we're just going to head down shore here. There's a guy there. Want to get rid of him. I'm going to take the jet ski just because it's a little bit faster, but it doesn't really matter if you want to take the dinghy with your friends or whatever, you can. Okay, character. I see how it is. So, we're going to head out to the shipwreck now. Now, there are going to be 4 things we need. As far as I'm aware, I think that 2 of them are in like storage crates or like cargo containers, and then the other ones are just like on the ground.
My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near. In hopes you chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so. And now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to run with you through the great big leaves. Laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home is just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. You meant the world to me. You meant the world to me.
So once you get all the 4 pieces of cargo, you basically gotta make it back to shore. These 2 boats will be here, kind of searching the area. You can avoid them completely by just staying underwater, but you don't have to stay underwater. If you want to like surface to get a like the jet ski that I'm gonna get here and like make it back to shore quicker, you can do that. It doesn't really matter. The NPCs on shore are gonna be aggro anyways. So whether you stay out of their cone of vision or not isn't the most important thing, because I mean you'll have to fight anyways. They aren't too bad on shore, but there is quite a few. Other than that, we're just gonna deliver this back to our hangar, and then we move on to the 4th mission, which is really easy compared to some of the other ones, to be honest. So we'll just park this here. You can hear they're already aggro at me, even though I remained undetected after entering the water. But, you know, is what it is. So, we'll just start moving up here. Fire a few pot shots. Can't hit them. So, we'll come up here. And we're just gonna try to shoot as many of them as we can. So, we'll take that out.
Heads up, they're on your ass.
Can I shoot that guy? God damn. Right, we're gonna keep running.
Man, I'm exhausted. Like, bro, watching you move around my GPS, I was sweating, you know?
Why is he taking cover behind mine, bro? Alright, now that he's gone, we'll hop in. And we'll head back to the hangar and then move on to the next mission. So, Iron Mule, this one is also pretty simple. I do recommend having a railgun and or explosive sniper. Doesn't really matter, either one works really well. For this mission, we are going to head to the Redwoods Lights track, which is like below Sandy Shores. And basically, our role here will be to plant 4 signal jammers or something like that. And then we're gonna kill a bunch of helicopters and stuff. And basically, it's gonna cause these Iron Mule helicopters to come in. When they try to land, we will pop the jammers, which will cause them to land. We're gonna steal one, and then we're gonna head back to the airfield. However, the one we're gonna steal, we're also gonna grab an insurgent pickup custom, which I'm gonna attempt to use in the finale to block some of the NPCs, though it's a little bit glitchy with the finale, so it doesn't always work, but it is worth the grab as well. Obviously, if you have 4 people, you can each steal 1 helicopter, and then that's a thing, but it doesn't actually matter because normally when you steal 4, it's used in the next setup as like a way to not have to just use 1, but you'll still get all 4 even if you don't steal them, so the only added bonus to stealing all 4 of them is like an extra 10k in the finale, although I actually got extra money for only stealing 1, so I don't really know what's up with that. I don't know if it was a glitch, or maybe they screwed something up with it, but anyways, we're just gonna steal 1 for the purpose of the video, as I'm solo, so yeah. You can also still see the Titan up there flying, so that's there. But yeah, so we're just gonna kind of roll up and start murdering these guys. The thing shooting at us a bunch there, that's the insurgent pickup custom they have. Basically, these like dishes is where you're gonna plant the jammers, so you just kind of stick them in the ground like such. And then, yeah, there's 4 locations. We do eat all 4, and then we wait for the Iron Mule. Okay, so okay, I meant to use the railgun, but anyways, that thing is gone now.
So I was looking at their catalog. Scope out their kit, of course. And they have a real nice range of vehicles. If you see something, maybe with weapons we could use.
So put that one down.
Titan. Got it.
Hop back in. Get shot up by the insurgent. Get the guy out the turret of the insurgent there. Alright. Gonna go slap this one down. Right about there. And now on to the last location. Ow. And we'll stick that last one down. Now I'm gonna get in a bit of a safer spot after I take out this helicopter, which you can use railguns for these when they get closer, but the explosive sniper is nicer for killing them at range. So I like to take it and park it up around back here. Like, I like to go about up here, because when you go up here, the NPCs aren't so bad. Obviously, you need to go. So while we wait, we'll like get rid of you, get rid of you. And we'll just kind of wait for more helicopters to spawn in, which is normally the case. There we go. So yeah, this is basically part of the mission. You just kind of sit here shooting down helicopters until the Iron Mules come in. Should be one more somewhere in this direction. But maybe not, I don't know. Maybe we'll just kind of shoot some of these guys. There's a helicopter. That one. Okay, I don't know how I missed that. There we go. Got him. He might be out of range. Hold on. Oh wait, there's a chopper. The choppers you do gotta worry about a little bit, because they will do a lot of damage to you if you're not careful. Alright, this should... Okay, the Iron Mules are coming in now. So we're gonna get to one of the landing areas, which is gonna be this one right here, the first one we planted the jammer at, because it's the easiest in my opinion. So we're gonna kill you. Blow that up. Kill that guy. So you're gonna activate the jammers. The choppers will fall. There'll be a bunch of guys that spawn out of them, so just be ready to eliminate them. So yep, one there, one there. You can see here there's one on the other side. Cockpits are bulletproof, so we're just gonna grab it and we're going to disable the jammers. Okay, kicked me out of it. Let me get back in. So now we're just gonna go grab the insurgent and then we're going to head to the airfield, and that'll be it for this mission. So we grabbed our insurgent, and now we're gonna head to the airfield and call this good. Like the other one, we'll have to text Guzman once we have our chopper and our insurgent. And yeah, if you have more people, you can steal more. Again, I don't think you really need more than one. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna slow down. And place this down here. And then land this thing. Then we're gonna text them. We got what we wanted. And now we just wait. So, for the fifth and final mission, all we're going to be doing is using a helicopter to go and steal some ammunition. Now, you can also get armor, extra guns, or Mogul upgrades. Now, I didn't notice any difference with the Mogul upgrades. And the armor, for some reason, last time I did the finale, did not drop. So, I'm only going to be getting the ammo and nothing else. If you're lower level, you might want to go for the armor and hope it spawns at least. If you shouldn't need the weapons, and the Mogul upgrade, like I said, I noticed no change from when I did it the first time and didn't do it the second time. So I don't really think it matters that much. So I'm gonna go and just get the ammo for the Titan D250 or 250D, which you have to get the ammo. So that's the only one that really matters, and it's the only one I'm gonna get this time. And so yeah. Basically, this mission, you use the Iron Mules to go and take cargo off a ship and deliver it back to like a drop-off. And at least at the start, you have a like reinforcement lock-on, like jammer sort of thing. Basically, it stops them from launching missiles at you, so all it is small arms fire. It's really easy. This setup, I don't think anyone should struggle with it. So, yeah. So, we just gotta listen to this cutscene, and we'll jump out, get an Iron Mule, go and steal the ammunition, drop it back, and we'll be good, basically.
The advantage we have. The Titan against them. And to do that, we need supplies, we need munitions. So it's on the cargo ship I'm sending you to. You just have to swoop in with the choppers, grab the ammo, grab the tech, and run. You know? Tranquilo. Huh.
Alright, so as you can see, if you look like right down behind this support beam, we actually have all the 4 choppers, even though we only stole 1. So for some reason, if you decide to go for all of the optional objectives, you'll have helicopters to switch out if you need, because although it is just small arms fire, it is a lot of like enemies firing at you, so they will do damage to your chopper. So I would definitely say that you should definitely keep that in mind if you plan to go for like all the optional things like armor and weapons and the Mogul upgrade. But for just ammo, shouldn't need to switch out for that. Also, there's all these like little red things. I guess you can destroy these. I don't know if it actually does anything or like gives you any money or whatever. I destroyed them earlier and they just respawned after I destroyed them, so I don't really know. But yeah, we're just gonna look for the crate with the green arrow, as that's our ammunition. Everything else with the white arrow is optional stuff. So, alright, I see the ammo. I don't use the hook cam, by the way. I don't find it helpful. But yep, we're just gonna grab our ammo and head out of here. So, we're just gonna leave with our ammunition. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we do have to fly all the way back to the airfield after we drop this off, but that's obviously very easy to do, so it's not too much of a problem. So we're just gonna head over to here. We're gonna just drop this, which should land perfectly right there. We're gonna say we're good. So here we are for the finale. So for the finale, I think that it's honestly a little bit easier than I think it really seems at first. Basically, what I'm gonna do is a solo, which I recommend you do this even if you have 4 people. Somebody should get in the Mogul passenger seat with Guzman to shoot at the Titan. basically we're gonna quote unquote intercept the Titan, and basically you need to shoot it a bunch to take it down. Now I guess you can do it from the ground or from the air. I'm gonna do it from the air because what this allows me to do is basically just sit in this turret and shoot as Guzman flies behind it to like intercept its signals or whatever. And basically there will be like enemy helicopters and enemy planes shooting at you, and I recommend taking those down. And there will also be sub-cruise missiles shooting at you from like a Kosatka. With those, you can try to shoot them down, but it's very hard because the bullets don't really register half the time. And I mean, you're shooting a missile that you really can't even see until it's right on top of you. So for those, I'd say just let them hit if they hit. They're not going to do that much damage. The Mogul will still fly. Just focus all your fire on the Titan or the other aircraft that might attack you. That's all you need to worry about with this setup. I do recommend taking down the enemy helicopters and planes though, because they do shoot at you and they can hit you through this glass turret. So taking them down is kind of a necessity if you're trying to do the elite challenges or the career challenges. So I'm gonna do it, but if you're just doing it to do the mission, you don't need to do this. But I am definitely doing it. So that's that, and then I'm just gonna focus all my fire exclusively on the Titan for as long as I can. And then whenever there's a plane or a helicopter, I will shoot it down immediately, because I'm trying to do the challenges here. Though, if you're not doing the challenges, you can just eat snacks and apply body armor, and just focus your fire on the Titan exactly. Also, this setup will probably take the longest out of any of them, even more longer than the third one, which is why I think it's more annoying. Because you can see I'm lighting this thing with the machine gun, and I'm not even doing that much damage to it. So that's the annoying part of this finale here. But the finale, I mean, the heist overall pays pretty well, so I'm not, like, that mad about it, you know? Anyways, we're just gonna keep lighting up this Titan until it does eventually go down, which is when the actual hard part is, in my opinion. So, helicopter. I'm gonna focus on taking that down. And right back to the Titan. So as you can see, there's the cruise missile. I'm not even gonna attempt to shoot it down. If it hits us, it hits us. If not, which it looks like it hit a mountain, even better. I didn't have to do anything, but the next one will probably hit us. And if it does, it does. It's not really the end of the world. It's not even worth. So there's a pyro behind us. I'm gonna focus a lot of my fire on that because I need that to go down so it doesn't do damage to me. So pyro's down. I lost all my body armor, but hey, that's not the end of the world. We're gonna go back to focusing fire on the Titan now. That's about halfway down. You can see the missile hit us there, but didn't really do all that much damage, so it's not too much of a problem. So there's another pyro. We're gonna focus on that for a second here. And it's gone, and back to the Titan. Oh wait, there's a helicopter actually. Now we go back to the Titan. Maybe I can hit that missile, actually. Yeah, so I hit that one, but only because it was literally given to me for free. Now we're just going to focus on the Titan. See, again, we got hit, but not much damage at all, so it's not really a problem. Just gonna keep focusing fire on the Titan until it goes down. So also, it doesn't matter where you really take down the Titan. It'll basically go down in the same area, which is like pre-programmed in. So don't worry about where you take it down. Just worry that you take it down. I'm gonna just... These NPCs that come after you are really annoying. I'm not gonna focus on that pyro, it can't even see me, so... We're just gonna work on the Titan and try to take it down here. Alright, we're almost there. Another missile, but doesn't matter. So there it is. Titan is now gonna go down. Which, as you can see here, we are not at the same place. So basically, it's gonna land over there. I'm gonna jump out and parachute, and I'm gonna... Basically, I have to repair the engine by doing like a hack, like in the ATD-16, like a bunch of button presses. And then the other thing I have to do is load the ammo to the Titan and then take off and destroy a bunch of stuff, which that's the easy part though. So, okay. So I'm gonna jump here. And we're gonna end up, I'm gonna parachute down to these houses over here. You can see enemies kind of rolling up in the terminuses there, so it's not gonna be a fun fight, but I'm gonna do it. So as you can see, we don't have our custom weapon loadout. I only have like an assault rifle and some other stuff. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I do see the armor over here, which I'm gonna grab because that'll just help with what I'm doing, so might as well. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna grab this armor. Ow. So Guzman dropped the insurgent. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm gonna worry about taking these guys out. Now I'm not doing this the most time efficient way, as I'm still trying to do the challenge to complete all of them without using snacks or body armor. So my primary objective right now is to do this and stay alive.
I'm gonna put this asshole down. Suck a dick.
So there's a helicopter coming in, so we're gonna focus on that. Okay, that's gonna go down now. Ow.
Get ready for it.
I might die here.
1 second. Reloading. Fuck you.
Holy shit, I need to regen health really quick.
Come on, let's hurry this up.
Alright, I regened a bit of health, probably as much as I'll regen. So we're gonna keep moving. And take him out. And him. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the insurgent and park it in front of where I might get shot from. which should allow me to... It's basically just going to be a big piece of cover is what I'm using it as. So we're going to drive it around here. We're going to go up here and kind of do one of these maneuvers. That'll do just fine. Take out this guy so I don't have to worry about him. And then we're going to work on repairing the Titan. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm going to move the insurgent behind me. Because I think that's where they're going to spawn more of, actually. Okay, this is kind of screwed up. Can I get this thing to be like... Not really. The stupid Titan is so annoying to have to maneuver around. Alright, I'm gonna just start hacking it here. Or repairing it, I guess. Okay, B, X, A, Y, B, X, A, Y, B, A, X, A, B, A, X, A, Y, A, X, E, A, X, A, X, A, X, B, A, X, Y, X, A, X, Y, X, X, A, X, A, X, A. So, it is repaired. Now this is the harder part here. Now Guzman will help us out a little bit here by dropping some explosive charges, but we do have to still worry about NPCs a little bit ourselves. But basically, he's gonna drop us our Titan ammunition that we stole, and we're gonna be responsible for loading it. I'm gonna wait till he drops it to get the insurgent, but I'm gonna try to park the insurgent back there to block them off. So he's gonna drop that right there. So we're gonna grab our insurgent here.
There. Get the munitions loaded onto the plane. And watch your back.
We're gonna eliminate this guy just so we don't have to deal with him. So the insurgent is gonna go right about... Doesn't let me use it, but here is where we're gonna put it. Good enough. So we're gonna start loading the ammunition as much as we can. We will eventually have to stop, which it looks like it's gonna be right now, because we gotta worry about getting shot up a bunch. Now Guzman's gonna eliminate those guys up there, so we don't actually have to worry about them. Our main concern here is going to be the helicopter after those guys are eliminated by Guzman. There they go. So there's like a couple left around here that we're just going to clean up. We're going to work on the helicopter. Get rid of them. Alright, we're gonna call that good. I'm gonna keep loading. I do see another helicopter coming in, but I need to load this, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, let me exit. Alright, we're gonna keep loading.
You got no fucking chance.
Okay, I gotta exit. We'll go back to loading. Each of these like shells we load is a pretty decent amount, so I'm more prioritizing that over really clearing these guys out because they're just gonna keep spawning. So I'm gonna work on that. I probably won't get the 1 hour challenge, but that's only because I'm just trying to do it without dying on hard without snacks or body armor, and then I can focus on doing the hour challenge later. Anyways, here we go. Basically we take this up and we get to blow shit up now. So this is the fun part. After doing these missions, by the way, you will unlock all the trade prices and this livery for your own Titan 250. So it is, I mean, it's kinda cool. But, I mean, it's not that awesome, obviously. So what I would recommend doing with this is access the gunner's camera and see if they can see the road you're aiming for in their gun camera. If you can see the road pretty much in the middle, that means you're at the right altitude. Otherwise, you might need to get a little bit lower so you can actually see it. Now, your gunners might have a little bit better view than you. However, if you're doing it like me and you're doing it solo, you will have to fly the plane yourself. So you want to make sure that the angle you're at is suitable for you to take out all these shipments, because otherwise, I mean, you're just gonna end up taking a lot longer and it's not gonna be as fun, and yeah. I'd also recommend reloading after every run, because you want to make sure that you have the full 5 out of 5 when attacking, because that'll make it a lot quicker for you, so. There's going to be a sub out here. It's going to be down this way. So we're going to go along the broad side. We're going to go along the broad side of the sub. And it might take like 2 passes, but it should be pretty easy to take down. They're going to fire cruise missiles. If they hit us, they hit us. It's not like I can avoid them anyways. So it doesn't really matter. I mean, we have some flares, but the cruise missiles, I think, hit you regardless because they're not regular homing. So we're just going to make sure that it looks like we can hit the sub. We'll get pretty low and go for it. So I think like this should be good. I think we're in range. And we're basically going to enter the thing. This looks like I landed up well. So that's our first pass. Like I said, this thing is an asshole. We're gonna loop around here. I think this angle should work. We're gonna tap the sub. And boom, now it's just the train. Which the train, again, like the convoy and the sub, we're basically gonna line up along its side. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Now I didn't reload, so I'm gonna do it here instead, so I don't have to do it later. And there we go. So we're gonna kind of line up heading about this way. I'm gonna get a little bit lower, but kind of like this, and we're just gonna work on taking out everything on the train. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was not gonna crash. Okay, we're gonna turn to the side here. Oh god. Reload quick, please. Okay, we're out of range, so I'm gonna have to get closer. Oh my god, I gotta reload again. There we go. Okay. That was a little bit mid, but you kind of get the idea. So now we just head back to the airfield and land this thing, and then we're basically done. And that is the Oscar Guzman Flies Again mission. So I will show you guys the final payout that I get and everything. Just remember, this is all on hard mode, not on normal. So the first time you run through, your difficulty, I think, is locked to normal, so you'll need to do it again if you want to get this payment. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think of the missions down in the comment section below. If you found this video enjoyable or helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm going to show you guys the payouts, and that'll do it.
You beautiful son of a bitch, you! I could kiss you! Come on, bring her in. Shit, man! That was intense! It looks bigger from down here, man. Oh, that's a lot of money. It's a shame we can't keep her. There's no way of hiding this thing. It's too big, too recognizable. I already got some buyers lined up. I'll take care of the paperwork. You go grab a beer and relax. Knew you'd be good for this. That's how it's done, man. That's how it's done.
As you can see here, it's a little bit different. It's kind of glitched, but hey, use this while you can. Make 800k every roughly an hour for doing this, and yeah, I mean, it's easy money. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.